Hey man, say man, who you know king of the classic like Space Jam? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rob back at it one more time with another bang. Now check this out, man. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I was looking for music to react to. We ended up on the psychopath test. If you type in "am I" on YouTube, right? The first thing that pop up is "am I a psychopath?" Now, do y'all really think y'all psychopaths? Like, what thought went through your head that made you be like, I'm a psychopath? You feel me? And after watching this video, do you still feel like you a psychopath? Let me know in the comments. I ain't judging. I just want to know. All right. Now check this out. You know what is psychopathic? Watching every video on my channel and not subscribing. Now, if you want to prove to yourself you ain't crazy, you might as well hit the subscribe. You did. All right, 3 things before we get started. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know where you from. Let me know, this is still number 2. Let me know if you passed the psychopath test or you failed it and you got issues. We're not going to talk about it, but let me know. And then number 3, hey, it's just 2. Let's go. Hey man, I don't want to fail this test on live, bro.
Have you ever wondered if you might be a psychopath? It's thought that about 1% of the population might test positive for psychopathy. So that might mean that
I ain't even gonna cap. The past biddies in my life have called me some of these things, but I don't feel like I fit that mold. You know what I mean? I think they was tripping. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Let's get back to the video.
some of you could find out today if you're 1 in 100. We're sure you'll tell us how you did at the end. We won't go through everything here as to the genesis of psychopathy, but we will tell you that there's something called a psychopathy checklist. Mental health professionals might use this test as a psychopathy test. That's what we'll use today as the basis for our questions. We should say not to get too worried if you don't like the score you get, because to really understand how your mind works, you have to consult with a professional. This is not meant to support a diagnosis and is just a quiz. We'll tell you what the scores.
What if they were right?
You can score the test as follows. 0, this does not apply to me at all. 1, this applies to me somewhat. 2, this definitely applies to me.
I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm gonna do this straight. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say my answers out loud. Now, it is what it is. I done been called this about 4 or 5 times this year. You know what I mean? But I don't think I fit it. But if it happened, it happened. 0 does not apply to me at all. 1, somewhat. 2. All right, let's
Keep
go.
track of your score. You might need to type the numbers or write them
Hey, I know who gonna fail this test.
down. Number 1. Do you exhibit glib and superficial charm? If you don't know what glib means, it can be described as being able to talk smoothly but be insincere while you're doing it. You can charm folks, but it's somewhat a fake you. So again, if this is totally true for you, give yourself a 2. If it's a bit true, you get a 1, and if not true at all, you get a 0.
Mac though.
Write that down.
I'm a Mac.
2. Do you have a grandiose estimation of yourself? You know, do you have a really high opinion of yourself, but others might think that you have too high an opinion? You don't care. You know you're superior to them. Number 3. Do you have a constant need for stimulation? Are you bored really easily? Number 4. Are you a pathological liar? Okay, we all tell lies, more lies than we think we tell, but are you living in a kind of world of lies? Is it even hard to know when you're not lying? You lie so much.
This ain't looking too good for me. I'm just playing. Let go. Oh, I turned the sound up. Slow down.
And manipulative. Do you know used as it relates to disease? Number 5. Are you cunning and
disease?
World of lies. Is it even hard to know when you're not lying? You lie so much. That's why the word pathological is used as it relates to disease. Number 5. Are you cunning and manipulative? Do you know deep inside that you are one very cunning person who can easily manipulate others to get what you want? Are you even proud you might excel at this? Number 6. Do you have a lack of remorse or guilt? So, do you do bad things and for some reason, you never feel bad about it? You just keep on trucking because, hey, why burden yourself with...
Hey, I ain't gonna cap, I lie. I'm not saying these answers out loud. I'm gonna just tell y'all my final score, man. Y'all tell me y'all final score too. Keep it a band, because I'm gonna be honest, all right? You ain't never seen this before. And y'all seeing me, I'm watching this live, and I'm out here, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Now, you in the comments with a username. That's all I'm saying. But make sure before you drop that score, you hit that you know what I mean? Hit that sub. Go crazy.
Senseless guilt. Number 7. Do you have a shallow affect? We guess you don't know what that means. It kind of means when your emotional reactions to things are shallow. They tend to be short-lived, or there seems in you a reduction of emotional response to certain actions or events. You might feel nothing or little when people around you are drowning in emotion. Number 8. Are you callous, and do you lack empathy? This is similar but not the same. Imagine when people see something that should elicit sadness, but you feel nothing at all. You don't feel sorry for the dying animal in the wildlife documentary. You seem fine when you hear someone's bad news. Number 9. Do you have a parasitic lifestyle? Do you live off of others and have no guilt about this? Number 10. Do you have poor behavioral controls? Is it hard for you to restrain yourself? Do you have little self-control? Number 11. Are you sexually promiscuous? This simply means, do you sleep around? Do you have a lot of
Zero
partners or one-night stands? Number 12. Did you display early behavior problems? Were you the out-of-control little kid? Number 13. Do you lack realistic long-term goals? That's self-explanatory, but some experts say psychopaths might lack goals, but then just say stuff like, I want to rule the world or become an astronaut, but they have taken no steps.
How do we
to
get
do that.
here?
Number 14. Are you overly impulsive? Do actions happen too often without much thinking in the process? Number 15. Are you irresponsible? Number 16. Do you fail to accept responsibility for your own actions? You know you messed up, but still, you won't be accountable for your actions. Number 17. Have you had many short-term marital relationships? Many of our viewers won't have been married, but perhaps your relationships never seem to last long. Number 18. Do you have a history of juvenile delinquency? This is more than tantrums as a kid. It means, did you get into more serious trouble as a juvenile? Number 19. Have you experienced a revocation of conditional release? This won't mean much to any of you because it means a person has been released from incarceration under the condition that they don't commit another crime, but they do. To make it work for you, are you a recidivist in terms of doing the same things wrong again and again? Do you keep getting in trouble even after you've said you wouldn't do that thing again? Number 20. Do you display criminal versatility? Does crime come easy to you and are you good at it in many ways? Do you have a knack for criminal enterprises, even if just small transgressions such as cheating and stealing small things? So, how did you score? If you scored a 0, you have absolutely no psychopath in you, but it's unlikely many people will get a 0. Many people do score less than 6 though, which might be called neurotypical or normal. On the other hand, if you scored a 40, you might be what's called a prototypical psychopath, a complete psycho. We're told that 30 puts you in the psychopath field, but non-psychopathic people who may have some kind of antisocial personality disorder might score between 16 and 22. They might also have a criminal record. As we said, this is
I'm nervous.
Between 16 and 22. People who
I gotta do the math. I told you I would.
Disorder might score between 16 and 22. They might also have a criminal record.
No.
As we said, this is not a diagnostic test and shouldn't be taken too seriously. The real tests we leave to professionals. But out of interest, what score did you get? Tell us in the comments.
All right, let's pull the score up. I'm about to add them up. Here we go. Hey, man. Hey, y'all keep it a band. If y'all watched it with me, let me know your score if you want to. You ain't got to. Ain't no pressure. I'm going to tell you my score straight up. Just don't show my biddies this. Because then they got evidence that I'm crazy. But I'm not, though. You know what I mean? I ain't crazy. I be chilling. You know what I mean? I just really be chilling, bro. I'm nervous. Hey, man. Say, man. This shit pretty dope. All right, let's do it. All right, y'all ready? All right. So, just for a revamp, if you 0, then you like have no psychopathic tendencies. But ain't no way you scored a 0 on that. Around 6 to 15 is like regular. 16 to 22, psychopathic people with antisocial disorders. So it's minor. You kind of crazy sometimes. 30 to 40 is in the psychopathic field. So you borderline. 40 and up, you prototypical. You out your damn mind. You crazy. You insane. I'm about to add this up on the camera. I got the other phone just for the joint. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm higher than 6. Easy. I'm just nervous about the down. If I get over 40, that's when I know that y'all was wrong. Because, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, here we go. I'm nervous. I got a couple. Okay, 5. See, a lot of them, they ain't gonna keep it a band with you. You gotta be honest with yourself. Whew. Alright, I ain't even gonna cap. I did the math pretty quickly. I got a 19. So non-psychopathic people with antisocial, but I'm borderline. Cause 22, oh y'all can't see it. So 22 is like, yeah, you up there, you in there. And honestly, bro, I probably should have put 2 on some of the ones I put 1s on. But I just think this is interesting. I think I'm probably at like at a 19. So you know what it is. It is what it is. Now, question: did you take the test? Did you follow along? And did you put your honest score in the comments? Let me know. Secondly, did you hit that subscribe? It's easy. It's free to show love. We on the road to 10K, 100,000. If you here before we hit 1,000, let me know. Thirdly, let me know where you from, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your new favorite YouTube channel, RAHREACTS, and I'm taking over the game. And I'm not a psychopath. I'm like I got an antisocial disorder probably. But it is what it is what it is. Only fan forever, know the gang. What up? Dope. And I'm out. Yiddy.